legs are active, and the heels are pressing toward the floor as well. That's already 3 deep breaths. Stay with the breathing. 4, 1 more, and 5. As you inhale, ride the breath forward, look up, straighten the legs. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale all the way up, full breath, the hands touch. And exhale, arms to your sides. Full breathing. Inhale again, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, lower your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take the feet back, lower to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog position. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Stay with your breathing. Remember, if you're becoming fatigued, you could come down out of the downward facing dog position onto your hands and knees if you need to, and rest there until we move on. Otherwise, remain in the downward facing dog position and we'll continue on. That's already 3 breaths. Full breathing, lengthen the spine. 4 breaths. And 1 more breath. 5. Take the inhale, jump forward, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale all the way up, full breath, hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. We've just got 2 more of Surya Namaskara A. Full breathing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take the feet back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, push the hips back. Full, deep breathing. Remember, this is a breathing exercise. If you're becoming fatigued, it's okay to pause, but stay with your breath to maintain the heat. That's 2. And 3. Both legs are active. The kneecaps are lifting. The heels moving even closer to the floor now. 4. 1 more full deep breath. 5. And take your feet forward. Look up. Exhale. Lower the head. Inhale all the way up. Full breath. The hands touch. Exhale. Arms to your sides. Just 1 more. And inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your feet back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. You're doing great. Keep breathing full and deep. You should be feeling a nice heat in the body by now. Stay with your breathing. That keeps feeding the internal heat and cleansing and surcharging every cell with oxygen. That's 3. Your arms are active. Keep the chest moving toward the feet so you lengthen the spine. 4. And 1 more breath. 5. As you inhale, take your feet forward, straighten your legs, look up. Exhale, lower the head. Inhale, all the way up, full breath. The hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. Stay with your breathing. We're now going to start Surya Namaskara B. Again, feet together, legs active. Bend your knees, inhale, look up at the hands. As you exhale, fold forward, lower the head, straighten the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take your feet back, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the right foot, back foot flat on the floor, arms up. And then exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs as you lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the left foot, both arms up over the head, full breathing, back leg active. Exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breathing. Feet still about 6 inches apart. The body's heating up. You can now move further into the downward facing dog position. Keep lengthening the spine. Keep pressing both palms into the floor and moving the heels close to the floor now. That's already 3 breaths. Strong breathing. 4 and 5. Inhale, take both feet forward, straighten the legs, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower the head. Bend your knees. Inhale, arms up. Keep the knees bent until the hands touch. Then exhale, arms to your sides, legs straighten. And we continue on again. Inhale, bend your knees, look up at the hands. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take the feet back, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the right foot, both arms up, full breath. And exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the left foot, both arms up, fill the lungs. Exhale, fold forward, ride your breath, and lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Strong breathing. 1 and 2. Keep the legs active. 3, 4. One more breath. And 5. Ride the inhale forward. Take the legs forward. Look up. Lengthen the spine. Legs straight. Exhale. Lower the head. Bend your knees. Inhale. Arms up. Full breath. The hands touch. Exhale. Arms to your sides as the legs straighten. Full breathing. We've got 3 more. If you're feeling fatigued, you can wait. Otherwise, we continue on. Bend your knees. Inhale. Arms up. Full breath. Exhale. Fold forward. Straighten the legs. Lower your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, take the feet back and lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the right foot. Take both arms up over the head. Full breathing. And exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Big step with the left foot now. Both arms up. Full breath. And exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog position. And again, full breathing. Legs active. Breath strong, yet relaxed. That's already 2. Keep the spine long. Move the head a bit closer to the floor. 3. And 4, keep the palms pressing down, and 5. Now, inhale, take the feet forward, straighten the legs, look up. Exhale, lower the head. Bend your knees, inhale, arms up over the head. With a full breath, the hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides, legs straighten. Just 2 more. If you need to pause, do so. Otherwise, we're again continuing on. Bend the knees, inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs, lower the head. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take your feet back, lower, remember all of your options. Inhale, upward facing dog, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big step forward with the right foot, back foot flat on the floor, arms up, lungs full. Exhale, forward, empty the lungs as you lower. Inhale, upward dog position. Exhale, downward facing dog position. Again, inhale, step forward, fill the lungs, the hands touch. Then exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs, and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog position, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog position. And that's 1. Again, 2. Full breathing. 3. Remember, if you need to pause, you can come down onto your hands and knees if your arms are feeling a bit fatigued. Otherwise, remain in the downward dog position. That's 4. And 1 more breath. 5. Now, inhale, take the feet forward, straighten the legs, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees, keep them bent as the arms come up over the head with a big inhale. Exhale, arms to your sides, legs straighten. And just 1 more. Bend the knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs, lower your head. Inhale, look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, take the feet back, lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog, strong legs, open chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big step, right foot forward, back foot flat on the floor, arms up, front leg bent. Exhale, both hands down, step back, empty the lungs. Inhale, upward facing dog position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big step with the left foot. Take your arms up over your head, back leg straight and strong. Exhale, fold forward, empty the lungs as you lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, full breath. Exhale, ride the breath back down into downward facing dog position. Full breathing as always. 1. The heels should be very close to the floor now. 2. Full breathing. 3. If your heels are still far from the floor, that's fine. Be happy with wherever they are, but make the effort to bring them toward the floor. And 5. Inhale, take the feet forward, straighten the legs, and look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, look up at your hands. Full breath, the hands touch. Exhale, arms to your sides, legs straighten. Full, strong breathing. The body should be nice and hot now. We're ready to begin the standing sequence. The first standing pose, Padangusthasana. With an inhale, jump the feet about 6 inches apart. Exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the head back. Exhale, fold forward, reaching the big toes with 2 fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward, and breathe deep. If you cannot reach the feet in this posture, it doesn't matter. Just move as far as you can. If you feel discomfort in the lower back, then bend the knees slightly. That's already 3 breaths. Try not to round the back. Keep the back straight if possible. 4. One more breath. 5. Now inhale, straighten the arms, lengthen the spine, look up. Padahastasana, place your hands under the feet if you were holding your toes before. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. If you were not holding your feet, it's fine for you to hold behind the knees if you need to. Hold your hands behind the legs if you can't reach your feet. That's perfectly fine. Don't overstretch. Move only as far as feels appropriate. Keep the spine long, extending deeper into the posture with the exhale. That should be 4. Full breathing. And 5. Now release the pose by inhaling, looking up. Exhale, take the hands to your waist, flat back. Inhale, all the way up, full breathing. Exhale, jump the feet together. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, jump to the right, 1 leg's length distance between your feet. Turn the right foot out, the left foot in. Extend with your right hand toward the right foot. If you reach the foot, grab the big toe. If not, leave the hand on top of the foot or the ankle. Strong breathing. Keep the upper body rolling out over that right leg so you feel the stretch on the side of the body. That should already be about 3 breaths. 4 and 5. Inhale, come all the way up, full breath. Turn the right foot in, the left foot out. Extend with the left hand toward the left foot, turning the gaze up at the right hand. Broad across the shoulders. Keep rolling the chest open as though you're trying to roll it open toward the sky. Both legs are active. They're both straight. That's already 3 breaths. Full breathing. Keep the spine long. 4 and 5. Now inhale, come all the way up. Turn the left foot in and the right foot out. Turn all the way to the right. Take the left hand across. Parivrtta Trikonasana. If the left hand can reach the right foot, take it to the outside of the foot. Square the hips. Pull the right hip back and the left hip forward. The back foot should be turned in about 45 degrees. Remain broad across the shoulders and keep a spiraling motion happening in the spine. So not only are you twisting, but you're lengthening. And that's already 5 breaths. Release by turning your gaze to the floor with an exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. As you exhale, turn the right foot in, the left foot out. Take the right hand across toward the outer edge of the left foot. If you don't reach the foot, that's perfectly fine. You could leave your hand on top of the foot, the ankle, or even the shin if you need to. If you have reached the foot, you're working toward the outer edge of it. Either way, keep the hips squared. The left hip moving back, the right hip forward. Nice spiraling motion in the spine. That's already 4 breaths. Keep the breath nice and full. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Full breath, feet parallel. Exhale, jump or step. Bring your feet together, facing the front of your mat again. Strong breath. Again, take it to the right with a nice wide stance, the distance between the feet greater than the length of one of your legs. Now, turn your right foot out. Bend the right knee. Check your stance for a moment. The right knee should be above the right heel. And we're ready for Parsvakonasana. Take the right forearm to the top of the right knee. If that's comfortable enough, you would move further into the actual posture, which is taking the right hand to the floor outside the right foot. Stay at whatever phase feels appropriate. If you need to leave the right forearm on top of the right knee, that's perfectly fine. Otherwise, the breath is full and deep and the hand is outside the foot. Keep the knee pressing against the arm and keep the chest rolling open toward the sky. And now inhale, come up, straighten the right leg, right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee. Exhale, take the left arm to the top of the left knee or take the left hand outside the left foot. Whichever phase is appropriate to you. The back leg should be straight and strong, the heel flat on the floor. Both legs active. Keep rolling the chest open toward the sky. That's already 3 breaths. Full breathing, 4. And 5. Inhale, come all the way up by straightening the left leg. Turn the left foot in and the right foot out. Bend the right knee again. Turn the left foot in. Take the left elbow across to the outside edge of the right knee. Place your palms together and point the right elbow up at the sky. That's the first phase. Ultimately, you would take that left hand to the floor outside the right foot and the right arm beside the head. Stay only at whatever phase feels appropriate to you. Full breathing. Let's say that's already 3 breaths. Strong, full breathing. Keep the chest rolling open so you can achieve a full breath in this posture. And 5. Exhale, turn your gaze to the floor. Then inhale, come all the way up. Straighten the right leg. Pivot, right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee. Take the right elbow across to the outer edge of the left knee. Place your palms together. Point the left elbow up at the sky. Or remember, the further phase would be to take that right arm to the outer edge of the left foot. And breathe deep. Keep the chest rolling open and the spine long. Strong breathing. Try to keep that back foot flat on the floor as well. That's already 3 breaths. And 4. And 5. Exhale, gaze to the floor. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn the feet parallel. And with an exhale, jump, feet together. We've already completed Parivrtta Parsvakonasana, and we're now ready for Prasarita Padottanasana, A, B, C, and D. Inhale, take a jump to the right, wide stance. The outer edges of your feet parallel, toes turned in. Exhale, hands to your waist. The distance between your feet greater than the length of one of your legs. Inhale, lift the chest, full breath. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold forward. You're striving toward having your hands and feet in one line across the floor, with about 6 inches between your hands where eventually your head would move. Both legs should be active. If you feel discomfort in the lower back, then bend your knees slightly. Use the abdominal muscles in the legs to pull the upper body through. That's 4 breaths already. Stay with your breath. Keep the spine long. 5. Now, inhale, lift the head and the chest. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, come all the way up, full breath. Exhale, pause. Inhale, arms up broad across the shoulders. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, lift the chest, full breath. Exhale, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana, B position. The hands remain on your waist. Both legs are active. If you feel discomfort in the back, then bend the knees slightly. Otherwise, both legs are straight and strong. The spine is long. You're using your locks. You're using Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha to help pull the upper body through. That's already 4 breaths. and 5. With the big inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, pause there. Inhale again, both arms up, broad across the shoulders. Exhale, take the hands back behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest, full breath. Exhale, fold forward. Your fingers are laced together. The hands are pulling over toward the floor. The breath is full and deep, both legs still active. Keep pulling the hands over, yet keep the chest open and keep the spine long. That should be about 3 breaths. Use your breaths to move you deeper into the posture. That's 4. The exhale should guide you a bit deeper. And 5. Use your inhale to lift you up. Come up slowly with control. Keep the chest open and the hands lifted. Then exhale, release. Hands to your waist. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Take the big toes with 2 fingers of each hand. If you can't reach the toes, hold behind the legs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the spine long. Keep the elbows pointing toward the sky and broad across the shoulders. You're still using the locks, the abdominal muscles, Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha, to help move you deeper into the posture. This is Prasarita Padottanasana, D position. That's already 4 breaths. Strong breathing, and 5. With an inhale, lift the chest, straighten the arms. Exhale, hands to your waist. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, pause. Inhale, both arms up, broad across the shoulders. With an exhale, jump or step, face the front again. Full breathing. And once again, take it to the right. Jump. 1 leg's length distance between the feet. Turn the left foot in, the right foot out. Square your hips to the right. The left hip forward, the right hip back. Take your hands back behind your back in prayer fashion. If that's not possible, just hold the elbows. And then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, extend out over the right leg. Parsvottanasana. Full breathing. Lengthen the spine. Take your chest toward the leg. Don't worry about getting your nose to your knee. Lengthen the spine. Should already be about 2 breaths. 3, 4, and 5. As you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, pivot. Right foot in, left foot out. Square the hips to the left. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, extend out over that left leg. Full breathing. Think in terms of taking your chest toward the thigh and your head toward the foot rather than rounding the back. Keep the hips square. The breath is full. It's already 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, turn the feet parallel, release the hands to the waist. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, jump or step, face the front again. Strong breathing. We're now ready for Utthita Hasta Parangusthasana. You've got some variations here. The first is to raise the right foot, grab the big toe with 2 fingers of the right hand, and then straighten the leg. If that's not possible, you'll leave the leg bent or hold the knee. Otherwise, the leg is straight and you're breathing full and deep. Keep the spine lifted and try to keep your shoulders squared so the right shoulder is not pulling too far forward. It's already 3, and 4, and 5. Now we're going to take the foot to the right and the gaze to the left. If it's too difficult to keep the leg straight, then release the foot and just hold the knee and take the knee with the bent leg to the side. Otherwise, the leg is straight, holding the toe. The gaze is the opposite way. That's already 3, and 4, and 5. Back to the center now. If you're holding the knee, you might lift the knee. Otherwise, you'll take the foot and lift the foot. Raise it as high as you can, but not too far. Don't overstretch. Keep the breath full and deep. Keep the supporting leg active. That's already 3 breaths, and 4, and 5. Now release the knee and either straighten the leg or keep it bent, or release the foot. Keep the foot in the air. Breathe deep. Press your hands into your waist. That's already 2 breaths, and 3, and 4, and 5. Exhale, lower the right leg. Full breathing. And it's time for the left leg. Remember your options. Lift the left foot. Either take the toe or the knee. Straighten the leg or lift the knee. Breathe deep. Keep the spine long, the chest open, and try to square the shoulders if possible. Don't go beyond your limit, though. Full breathing. That's already 4 breaths. And 1 more. That's 5. Take the foot to the left, your gaze to the right. Remember, if it's too much to keep holding the foot, then hold the knee. Otherwise, the leg is straight and you're holding the big toe. Strong breath. That's 3. Your gaze is the opposite way. 4, and 5. Come back to the center. Either lift the knee or lift the foot as high as you can and breathe deep. 1, 2. Keep the supporting leg active. 3, 4, and 5. Release the leg. Keep it straight. Press your hands into your waist and breathe deep. 1, 2. Hold it. 3. Stronger breath. 4, and 5. Exhale. Lower the left leg. Full deep breathing. We're now ready for Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Lift the right foot high with an inhale. Exhale, take it in toward the belly. Reach behind the back with the right hand. If you can reach the foot, you would hold the foot. Otherwise, the right hand would come to the forearm of the left arm. If this is too much for your knee or hip, you would just take the right foot to the inner left thigh. Otherwise, raise your free hand with an inhale, and exhale, extend forward. If you need to remain standing, that's okay as well. Otherwise, you're leaning forward, and then you inhale, look up, exhale forward, and you're holding. Full deep breath. That's all ready. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up. This is if you're leaning forward, then exhale, pause, then inhale, come all the way up, then everyone exhale and release. If you need to remain standing in this pose, that's fine. Okay, left side, inhale, take the foot up, exhale, bringing it in toward the belly or into the inner thigh. Reach behind the back. If you can't reach the foot, then hold the wrist. Raise the free arm if you're holding the foot, and then exhale, extend forward, or remain standing. That's perfectly fine too. If you lean forward, you look up with an inhale, then exhale, fold forward again. And the breath is full,